You've probably heard someone say, "I switched to a plant-based diet, and I feel so much lighter." And now you're curious, is eating plant-based really as good as they say? Is it as simple as just cutting out meat? And if you start today, where do you even begin? This isn't an article pushing for a plant-based diet is the savior mantra. It's a practical, straightforward guide for beginners. You'll learn what types of plant-based diets there are, essential nutrition principles to follow, how to transition without shock, and of course, how not to end up hungry after your first plant-based meal. Ready? Let's dive into the plant-based diet in the most intelligent and enjoyable way for beginners. Like and subscribe now to get more useful tips and insights every week. Popular types of vegetarian diets. Know them to choose the right one. 1. Why distinguish between vegetarian diets? Contrary to the common assumption that vegetarian simply means no meat, the world of plant-based eating is surprisingly diverse, much like the culinary world at large. Each type of vegetarian diet serves a different purpose, whether it's rooted in religion, ethics, health, or environmental concerns. And most importantly, not every diet suits everyone. If you've ever found yourself confused between vegetarian and vegan, or wondered why some people eat eggs while others avoid them, this guide is your go-to roadmap. 2. Types of vegetarian diets. Who eats what, and what they don't. 2.1. Lacto-ovo-vegetarian. Includes eggs and dairy. Great for beginners or those seeking a more flexible vegetarian lifestyle. Avoids red meat, poultry, fish, seafood. Allows eggs, milk, dairy products like cheese and yogurt. Quick take. This is the most common vegetarian diet in Western countries. It offers accessible sources of protein through eggs and dairy, making it an ideal transition for meat eaters. Including eggs and dairy helps prevent deficiencies in B12, iron, and calcium, nutrients that are often lacking in stricter plant-based diets. Meal ideas. Veggie omelette, mushroom and egg pho, yogurt parfait with oats and fruit. 2.2. Lacto-vegetarian, includes dairy, no eggs. Popular in Hindu culture and many parts of India. Avoids meat, fish, seafood, eggs. Allows milk and dairy products. Quick take. Lacto-vegetarianism is often influenced by cultural or religious beliefs. Thanks to dairy and cheese, protein and calcium needs can still be met, but it's important to get enough iron from plant-based sources like leafy greens and fortified foods. Meal ideas. Vegetable curry with coconut milk, grilled paneer, Indian cheese, oatmeal with fresh milk. 2.3. Ovo-vegetarian, includes eggs, no dairy, suitable for those with lactose intolerance. Avoids meat, fish, seafood, dairy. Allows eggs. Quick take. Ovo-vegetarianism is common among people avoiding dairy for health, like lactose intolerance, environmental, or ethical reasons, e.g. animal welfare in the dairy industry. Be sure to replace calcium and vitamin D with fortified plant-based foods like almond milk, leafy greens, or chia seeds. Meal ideas. Boiled eggs with quinoa salad, banana oat pancakes, veggie fried rice with eggs. 2.4. Vegan 100% plant-based. Ideal for those focused on animal ethics, the environment, or health. Avoids entirely all animal-derived foods, meat, fish, eggs, dairy, honey, gelatin, etc. Allows only plant-based foods and fungi. Quick take. Veganism is the strictest form of vegetarianism, and also one of the fastest-growing trends globally. Vegans must learn to balance meals to avoid deficiencies in B12, iron, omega-3s, protein, and calcium. Veganism isn't just a diet, it's a lifestyle. Many vegans also avoid leather, animal-tested cosmetics, and similar products. The good news? Research shows that a well-planned vegan diet can lower the risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and colon cancer. Meal ideas. Tofu in tomato sauce with steamed veggies, vegan mushroom noodle soup, celery apple lemon juice. 2.5. Pescatarian, vegetarian with fish. A hybrid between plant-based and Mediterranean-style eating. Avoids red meat and poultry. Allows fish, seafood, eggs, dairy. Quick take. Though not strictly vegetarian, pescatarianism is often a practical stepping stone for those not ready to give up all meat. Fish provides omega-3s, lean protein, and heart-healthy benefits. Still, it's best to opt for low-mercury seafood and avoid overconsumption. Meal ideas. Pan-seared salmon with microgreens salad. Vegan fish-style noodle soup. Tuna pesto pasta. 2.6. Flexitarian, flexible vegetarianism. Realistic, practical, and sustainable in the long term. Temporarily reduces. Meat and fish, not fully eliminated. Allows. Animal products. Depending on personal flexibility. Quick take. Flexitarianism blends healthy vegetarian habits with mindful meat consumption. You can adjust your diet based on lifestyle. Say, eat plant-based during the week and have fish or meat on weekends or special occasions. Nutritionists often recommend this approach for those transitioning into plant-based eating or seeking a more balanced, non-extreme lifestyle. Meal ideas. 5 plant-based days with 2 fish days. Vegan breakfast. Egg-based lunch. Veggie-heavy dinner. Gradually reducing meat meals per week. 2.7. Expert advice. Don't jump into a strict diet if you're not ready. You don't need to go 100% vegan from day one. Starting with lacto-ovo or flexitarian diets can help your body and mind adapt more easily. Balanced nutrition is key. Regardless of your chosen diet, you need to get enough protein, iron, calcium, and B12. Being vegetarian doesn't automatically mean eating healthy. Someone living off French fries and vegan pizza every day can still be undernourished. Focus on whole, fresh, minimally processed foods. 2.8. Conclusion. Vegetarianism isn't just a way of eating, it's a lifestyle choice. Don't let labels confuse you. Choose the diet that aligns with your health, goals, and sustainability. Whether you're a dedicated vegan or a flexible flexitarian, understanding what you eat is already a huge step toward better health, a healthier planet, and a clearer conscience. Enjoyed this post? Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated with more exciting articles like this one. 3. Basic nutrition principles for vegetarians. Going meatless isn't enough. Why do I still feel tired, irritable, and have dull skin even though I'm vegetarian? Are vegetarians really at risk of anemia, muscle loss, and osteoporosis? Is eating a bunch of vegetables really enough? If these questions have crossed your mind, congratulations. It means you're starting to take vegetarianism seriously and scientifically. Going vegetarian isn't as simple as swapping out meat for tofu. It's about designing a well-balanced diet, one that requires solid nutritional knowledge. In this section, we'll dive into the heart of the matter: how to eat vegetarian in a way that keeps you nourished, energized, and happy to be alive. 3.1. Core mindset. Being vegetarian still means being well-nourished. Just because you eat plants doesn't mean you're automatically healthy. Someone living on white bread, French fries, and soda is technically vegetarian, but definitely not healthy. To eat a balanced vegetarian diet, you need to ensure 3 key components: enough energy, calories, macronutrients, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, essential micronutrients, vitamins and minerals. 3.2. 6 nutrients vegetarians need to pay close attention to. Protein, the bricks for muscles and immunity. Role: maintains muscle, produces enzymes, hormones, and antibodies. Meat eaters get their protein from meat and fish. So where do vegetarians get theirs? Plant-based protein sources: soy and soy products, tofu, soy milk, tempeh, edamame, legumes, red beans, black beans, mung beans, whole grains, oats, brown rice, whole wheat, nuts and seeds, almonds, chia, flax seeds, pumpkin seeds, quinoa, buckwheat, contain all 9 essential amino acids. Note: plant proteins may lack certain amino acids, so variety is key, e.g. rice plus beans, whole wheat bread plus peanut butter. Vitamin B12, the tiny warrior, for your brain and blood. Role: helps form red blood cells and protect the nervous system. Heads up: plants do not naturally provide B12. Sources of B12 for vegetarians: eggs and dairy, for lacto-ovo vegetarians. Fortified foods, plant-based milks. Breakfast cereals, supplements, highly recommended for vegans. Deficiency symptoms: fatigue, memory problems, numbness, and macrocytic anemia. Iron, the fuel for your red blood cells. Role: transports oxygen in the blood. Plant-based, non-heme, iron is harder to absorb than animal-based iron. Vegetarian iron sources: dark leafy greens, spinach, kale, broccoli, lentils, beans, sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds, oats, dried fruits, prunes, raisins. Pro tip: pair with vitamin C, lemons, oranges, bell peppers, to boost absorption. Avoid tea, coffee right before or after meals. Calcium, the cement for strong bones. Roll, keeps bones strong. Supports muscle function and nerve signaling. Plant-based calcium sources. Fortified plant milks, almond, soy, leafy greens, bok choy, Chinese cabbage, kale, tofu made with calcium sulfate, chia seeds, sesame seeds, almonds. Caution: avoid overloading on high oxalate greens, like raw spinach, which can block calcium absorption. Omega-3, ALA, EPA, DHA, brain and heart's lubricant. Roll, reduces inflammation, supports heart health, nourishes the brain. Meat eaters get omega-3s from fatty fish, salmon, mackerel. Vegetarians get it from plant-based omega-3 sources, mainly ALA. Flax seeds, ground for better absorption. Chia seeds, walnuts, canola oil, algae oil supplements, a must for vegans needing EPA, DHA. Note: ALA converts poorly to EPA, DHA. So consider algae-based supplements if needed. Zinc, the commander of your immune system. Role: aids wound healing, enzyme production, and immune defense. Plant-based zinc sources: whole grains, oats, green lentils, mung beans, cashews, pumpkin seeds, almonds. Fermented whole grain bread reduces phytates that block zinc absorption. 3.3 Science-backed rules for a healthy veg diet. 4 enough, 3 less. The 4 enoughs. Enough calories. Don't just eat steamed veggies and fruit then wonder why you feel weak. Enough variety. Rotate food groups and mix things up. Enough knowledge. Learn to read food labels and understand supplements. Enough patience. Your body needs time to adjust, especially when first switching to a vegetarian diet. The 3 lesses. Less ultra-processed veg foods. Veggie ham. Veggie sausages are often packed with salt, MSG, and unhealthy fats. Less sugar and refined carbs. Cakes, candy, and sodas are still junk food, even if plant-based. Less magical thinking. Vegetarianism isn't a miracle cure, it only works if done right. 3.4 Simple but nutritious sample menu. Breakfast: oats plus soy milk plus banana plus chia seeds. Lunch: brown rice plus braised tofu with mushrooms plus steamed greens plus cucumber. Dessert: 1 orange. Dinner: oat porridge plus lentils plus pumpkin plus onions. Drink: 1 glass of calcium-fortified plant milk. Snack: cashews plus dried fruit, or 1 slice of whole grain bread with peanut butter. 3.5 Final thought: there's no such thing as a perfect diet, only the one that works for you and is done properly. Eating vegetarian without understanding nutrition is like going on a long hike without water. But done right, plant-based eating can become the foundation for a healthier, lighter, and more mindful life, one meal at a time. Want to discover more interesting content? Like and subscribe to the channel now so you don't miss out. 4. The road to going vegetarian: a smart, gentle, and self-kind journey. Going vegetarian isn't like flipping a meat switch off overnight. It's a thoughtful, gradual evolution, one that's kind to your body and mind. 4.1 Going vegetarian isn't a cold cut. It's a slow upgrade. Many people start their vegetarian journey on impulse. Saw a slaughterhouse documentary, quit meat on the spot. My friend's doing a 10-day vegan detox, looked fun. So I jumped in too. The monk said vegetarianism brings inner peace, bye-bye. Pork chops. Fast forward 2 weeks. Low blood pressure. Grayish skin. Zero energy. The conclusion? I guess I'm just not built for vegetarianism. Not true. It's not your biology, it's your gear shift. You slam from 5th to 1st with zero driving skills. Think of this transition like retraining your engine to run on electricity instead of gas. It takes preparation, adaptation, and step-by-step optimization. 4.2 Intelligent and scientific phases of transition. Phase 1. Observe, learn, prepare, 1 to 2 weeks. Goal: understand why you want to go vegetarian, and how to do it right. To-do list: read and watch resources on vegetarianism. Benefits and risks: you're already doing great. Ask yourself, am I doing this for health, ethics, environment, Or spirituality? Track your meals for 3 days to assess current habits and deficiencies. Try cooking simple vegetarian dishes. Fried tofu with lemongrass. Seaweed soup. Oatmeal porridge. Pro tip: don't drag your family into it just yet. You'll need a safe lab space to experiment on yourself first. Phase 2. Cut red meat. Increase veggies and plant protein. 2 to 3 weeks. Goal: let your body begin adjusting to new protein sources. To-do list: gradually drop red meat, beef, pork. Load up on greens and whole grains. Use tofu, tempeh, lentils, eggs as meat substitutes. Keep white meat, fish if needed. This makes you a semi-vegetarian. Level up your flavor game. Spices, herbs, garlic, mushrooms. Don't make your food taste like cardboard. Smart tip: don't make vegetarian synonymous with bland. Your taste buds need some TLC during the transition. Phase 3. Shift to pescatarian or lacto-ovo. 2 to 4 weeks. Goal: adopt a more structured vegetarian diet with minimal animal products. To-do list: stick to fish, eggs, or dairy, depending on your preferred version. Start exploring plant-based milks with added calcium and B12. Go fully vegetarian 4 to 5 days a week, with flexible fish, egg days. Nutrition alert: if you feel tired or dizzy, check iron, B12, zinc, and omega-3 levels. Phase 4. Fully vegetarian or flexi-vegan lifestyle. Goal: build a sustainable, balanced routine that suits your body and soul. To-do list: cut all meat, fish, eggs, dairy, if going full vegan. Or go flexi-vegan, 90% plant-based with wiggle room for special occasions. Consider supplements: B12, algae-based omega-3, D3. Connect with the veg community for recipes, tips, and support. Survival mantra: don't panic if you slip. That bite of barbecue wasn't failure. It was a scenic stop on your long-haul journey. 4.3. Common questions when transitioning to vegetarianism. Do I need supplements? Yes, especially B12, D3, iron, and omega-3. Get guidance from a dietitian if possible. I keep craving meat. Does that mean I can't go vegetarian? Nope, it's just your taste buds, brain, and digestive enzymes taking their time to adjust. Keep going, it gets easier. Aren't vegetarians weak? Absolutely not, if you eat right. Plenty of athletes, trainers, and gym goers thrive on plant-based diets with excellent performance. 4.4. Conclusion: switching to a vegetarian lifestyle isn't a pass-fail exam, it's a deep self-discovery. How does your body respond? What shifts in your mind? Can this choice become your long-term lifestyle? Give yourself time, grace, and solid knowledge. Vegetarianism doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be honest and livable for you. If you love this topic, like and subscribe to join the community and share useful knowledge. 5. Smart shopping and cooking tips for vegetarians. Being vegetarian doesn't mean surviving on bland boiled greens and tofu. With a bit of strategy, your kitchen can become a creative nutrition studio, delicious, affordable, nutritious, and never boring. 5.1. Shop in combos. Cook multiple dishes. Don't shop based on impulse, shop with a script in mind. Example combos: buy tomatoes plus onions plus zucchini. Can make soups, stir-fries, roasts, pasta sauce. Buy tofu plus mushrooms plus mustard greens. Use for savory stews, garlic stir-fry, ginger steamed, vegetarian hot pot. 5.2. Always keep a smart pantry backup. Reserve a shelf for your quick vegetarian rescue team. Brown rice, whole grain pasta, canned, roasted beans, seaweed, dried mushrooms, roasted sesame, peanut butter, shelf-stable plant milk, flavor boosters, dried basil, oregano, 5-spice, sesame oil. 5.3. 10 cooking hacks for vegetarians. Taste like a restaurant. Marinate first, season later. For tofu, tempeh, mushrooms, let them marinate for 15 to 30 minutes. Use soy sauce, vegetarian oyster sauce, mushroom powder, minced lemongrass, roasted sesame, or fried garlic for depth of flavor. Spices are the soul of plant-based cooking. Don't fear the spice rack. Shallots, garlic, ginger, turmeric, lemongrass, kaffir lime leaf, cinnamon, star anise, chili flakes, miso, tahini sauce, They add that fragrant, savory, sweet, salty punch without animal fat. Boost umami, meaty richness, using plants. Some magic ingredients can replicate that umami. Meaty satisfaction. Shiitake or dried mushrooms. Ripe tomatoes. Tomato paste. Kombu, seaweed. Fermented soy products like miso. Soy sauce. Stir-fry vegetables fast on high heat with hot oil. To keep veggies green, crisp, and nutrient-packed, heat your pan and oil thoroughly. Stir-fry quickly on high heat. Season at the end. Don't overcook, keeps color and nutrition. Rotate your cooking methods: raw, steamed, stir-fried, roasted, stewed. Don't fall into the salad plus tofu stew trap every day. One day, raw salad with vinaigrette. Next, roasted veggies from the oven. Weekend, lentil curry, vegan pho, or hearty hot pot. 5.4 Storage tips: save time and food. Freeze veggies and beans. Blanch spinach, pumpkin, carrots, portion into containers and freeze. Cook lentils, red beans, mung beans, store 3 days in the fridge. 7 to 10 days in freezer. Batch cooking. Weekend, make a big pot of soup. Curry, eat for 2 to 3 meals. Pre-cut ingredients: carrot slices, cleaned mushrooms, jarred fried shallots. Prep sauces in advance: peanut sauce, pesto, tomato sauce. 5.5 Conclusion: being vegetarian isn't just a health or ethical choice, it's a lifestyle art. Smart shopping, organized storage, and creative cooking. You don't have to be a plant-based master chef. Just know the tricks and keep the passion burning. Your veggie kitchen will become a lab of nutrition and love. Like and subscribe now to get more useful tips and insights every week. 6. Important notes when following a vegetarian diet. Eating vegetarian the wrong way is just like dieting the wrong way: nutrient deficiencies, dizziness, and then blaming the veggies. Be a smart vegetarian, not extreme, not emotional. Common risks of vegetarianism without proper knowledge. 6.1 Vitamin B12 deficiency. B12 is mostly found in animal-based foods. Deficiency can lead to chronic fatigue, memory problems, anemia, and numbness in hands and feet. How to fix it? Eat B12 fortified foods, fortified soy milk, fortified cereals, nutritional yeast. Consider B12 supplements, especially for long-term vegans. 6.2 Risk of iron and zinc deficiency. Plant-based iron, non-heme, is less absorbable than animal-based. Zinc from grains and legumes can be blocked by phytates. Simple tips: combine with vitamin C-rich foods, bell peppers, oranges, kiwi, pineapple, to enhance iron absorption. Soak, sprout, or ferment beans and grains to reduce phytates. 6.3 Omega-3 and high-quality protein deficiency. Omega-3s, ALA, EPA, DHA, are essential for brain, heart, and skin. Vegetarians often lack EPA and DHA, commonly found in fish. Solutions: consume flax seeds, chia seeds, walnuts, canola oil regularly. Consider algae oil supplements, a vegan source of DHA and EPA. 6.4 Eating too much refined carbs. Some switch to vegetarianism but end up eating mostly white rice, noodles, instant ramen, sweets, right pointing arrow, blood sugar spikes, belly fat, constant hunger. Suggestions: prioritize whole grains, brown rice, oats, brown rice noodles, whole grain bread. Increase veggies, seeds, legumes, fiber for satiety and stable blood sugar. 6.5 Groups that should be cautious about vegetarian diets. Children and teenagers. They need strong bone and brain development. A vegetarian diet must be well planned. Consult a pediatric nutritionist, especially for children under 5. Pregnant and breastfeeding women. Higher needs for iron, B12, DHA. Right pointing arrow vegetarian diets need close monitoring and possibly multivitamin supplements. High-intensity exercisers. Risk of lacking protein and calories. Right pointing arrow increase plant-based protein. Nut butters, energy-rich grains, or consider vegan protein powders. Elderly, weaker digestion, lower absorption, and muscle loss risk. Right pointing arrow need high-quality protein, plus calcium and B12 supplements. 6.6 Summary: a vegetarian diet isn't about eating less, eating poorly, or suffering. It's about eating smart. eating mindfully, and loving yourself through your choices. These notes are not to scare you, but to help you avoid the pitfalls many others have faced at the beginning. Approach vegetarianism as a lifelong journey, no rush, no dogma, just consistent learning and self-awareness. So now you have the basic information to start your plant-based journey in an easy and scientific way. Remember, switching to a plant-based diet isn't a revolution, but a gentle yet meaningful change for your health and the environment. Don't forget, this journey is yours, and every step is worth celebrating. If you found this article helpful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any future updates.